right, man. Last night, Steph Curry broke his hand in the third quarter versus the Phoenix Suns. Let's talk about it. We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video, and I'll talk a little bit about the Karl Towns, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid little fiasco too. I kind of combine the videos, but Curry, like, he was going up in the layup in the lane, and he fucked this shit up. And people didn't know how bad it was because it wasn't a leg, ankle injury. I like an article in the description, got the video and everything in it. But he broke his hand, so Draymond he injured his back in this game. Got a tech. I think he came back. Already injured his elbow earlier this year. So Draymond beat up. Clay can be out for the season too with the torn ACL. And basically D'Angelo Russell has been put in one of the worst situations a player could be put in. You know, he went from Brooklyn in a good situation. He matured over there. He kind of overcame the stigma that was around him, and they had a good team. And now, if you didn't see my other video from the other day, Brooklyn is not dealing with Kyrie well. Kyrie mood swings and attitude. Y'all know, reportedly how he is, how he shuts down, is rubbing them the wrong way. And I said, they should have kept D'Angelo, but Kyrie and KD was a package deal. And with KD may not be the same player. You know what I'm saying? That blown Achilles, that ended Isaiah Thomas' career for the Pistons. So I'm sure he's skilled enough to come back, but they could be getting, damaged goods. And KD personality is real sensitive too. So even though they friends right now, it's cool when you friends and y'all see each other at school or you see each other, at the park or whatever when you coming up. But when your friend come over for a weekend, 2-3 day weekend, I get tired of each other. Y'all need separation, so that's something to look out for. But with Steph Curry hand, it's hella unfortunate, dude. They got a lot of bad luck, but I'll shut them down for the season. That's how they can save face. I'm not trying to tell them to take the coward's way out, but that's how they save face. I'll shut them down for the season. I shut Clay down for the season. We tank now, and we try to get up there and get the #1 pick now. You talking about R.J. Hampton, LaMelo Ball. You talking about some other guys that's probably going to rise once we see the college season come. I really ain't been following high school basketball like that. I used to follow it big time. Only one I really know is the guy from out here, Monty Bates, that's in Ypsilanti, and he a sophomore this year. So you got at least 4 more years before he could become eligible to come in the NBA unless they change the rules. But man, it's unfortunate, man, but it might be a blessing in disguise, man, because all those 7-game, 6-game NBA Finals appearances, what they make like 4 or 5 years in a row, all those deep final runs, man, they need a break. You know what I'm saying? They need that break. Klay Thompson, this might be a blessing in disguise. He need that break. Draymond Green, he got a new contract. I would manage him too. And then I actually were really thinking about moving D'Angelo Russell at this point. I think about moving D'Angelo Russell. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be tough because they opened up that new Chase Bank Arena and they drove the prices back up. You know what the dude from Waterboy say? We suck again. And at the end of the day, you just sometimes you gotta just do it the correct way. And the correct way is, I would trade D'Angelo Russell. I would shut Curry. I would shut Clay down. You ain't gotta come back. I would manage Draymond minutes. You know what I'm saying? And we would just be bad. And, that's what I would do. We'd be one of the worst teams in the league, and we'd try to get up there, get the top pick. If not, we can deal it for more assets. If not, we can keep the top pick. It's cheap. They put a cap on the rookie contracts. I think that was because of Chris Webber or something like that. He was driving the prices up, so they put a cap on it. So, unfortunately for Steph Curry, I think it's a blessing in disguise. His body needs time to heal. His ankles need time to heal. You know what? He physically needs time to heal from all them playoff wars. I used to watch the Pistons documentary, and I watched a lot of them, man. When they went back-to-back and they made those 4 deep playoff runs in a row, they made a lot of them, but where, Isaiah made the pass to Bird and Bird stole it, and they was going to the finals, but they gave it to Bird off the pass, and then the phantom call on Kareem after, Bill Laimbeer, they said foul him, but really didn't foul him, which we should have won 3 chips in a row at least. But Isaiah Thomas tore his ankle up in game 6 or whatever it was, when he had 25 points in a quarter off of a broken ankle. And then, they won over the Lakers, and they complained about injuries. You had Ice Cube on the documentary saying, oh, we had injury. Nah, motherfucker, we had injuries too. When Isaiah tore his ankle up, how Isaiah not tore his ankle up? You know what I'm saying? we'd have had 3 chips in a row and a bag official call. So they stay cheating for teams like LA, Boston, guys like that. But then they beat the Trailblazers, and then just years of just grind and beat up Isaiah Joe, Dumars, John Sally, and then they lost Rick Mahorn due to the expansion drive. It was just years of getting beat up. You know what I'm saying? When you got years of just getting beat up in the league, you need that rest. You know what I'm saying? And Steph Curry, this is a blessing in disguise. Take the rest, get a top draft pick, either deal that pick and get assets or take the pick, and you infuse youth into a great system, because next year you have fresh Steph Curry coming back, fresh Clay coming back. You manage Draymond minutes. You got a fresh Draymond coming back. You trade D'Angelo Russell now, maybe for some assets, some picks, or some expiring contracts, whatever it may be. Get some talent coming back in, some young talent, or some picks coming back in, or a combination of both. And then again, you can make a playoff run. You may not make it the following year because of the recoveries from the ACL and the hand from Steph, or you might make it. You know, you might develop a few talents, but this gives the Warriors a chance to get back on top. Believe it or not. Just give them a chance to get back on top and get a chance to get Draymond healthy, Clay healthy, Steph Curry healthy. I will move D'Angelo Russell at the trade deadline. I'll move him now. You know what I'm saying? And then we just build it from the bottom. Get a top draft pick, maybe a 2, 3, 4, 5th pick, number 1 pick. You never know. So hopefully Steph Curry, get healthy. But I think this is a blessing in disguise. But all right, I was gonna talk about this last night. I was talking this to my my man's Town Business. Y'all go check out his channel, Town Business JS. And I told him, I was like, yeah, man, I was watching NBA last night, and I watched the Pistons game. No, I was watching the Bucks and the Celtics game, and they showed the tussle between Joel Embiid and Karl Anthony Towns. And they got to tussling because Embiid was dominating them. They were stripping and Karl Anthony Towns, and he got frustrated, and Embiid was a tough matchup for him. And and he got mad, man, and they got locked up in the arms, and Karl Anthony Towns got mad. They got to tussling. Him and Embiid got to tussling. Long story short, they go to the ground, and Ben Simmons was supposed to be a peacemaker, and he puts Karl Anthony Towns in the chokehold. And Karl Anthony Towns taps out. Like, dude, like, if your reputation for being soft, off of Jimmy Butler, banking your girl, and you not doing shit about it after Jimmy Butler going off on him in practice last year in Minnesota, horning them in the media, he fucked your bitch, you still ain't got no balls, it doesn't surprise me. Karl Anthony Towns probably be the softest player in the NBA. I remember they used to be Blake Griffin because Zebo and Marc Gasol, the Grindhouse, used to pound Blake Griffin, but Blake Griffin, he shook that stigma. I watch him play in Detroit all the time. He shook that stigma, man. And and check my other channel out for Detroit News and Sports Talk, Motor City Sports Talk. Show me some love over there too. But he shook that soft stigma. But Karl Anthony Towns, man, he's soft. He isn't motherfucker gonna tap out because Ben Simmons had him in the chokehold. That motherfucker literally went tapped on the floor. I'm like, dog. At the end of the day, dude, you shouldn't have had no business tussling with Joel Embiid, man. Joel Embiid a fake tough guy too. But, today in the NBA, that seemed like a big deal. I remember when Larry Bird and Bill Laimbeer went at it. I remember Rick Mahorn and them. They used to be fighting on the court, dog. You know what I'm saying? They used to be banging. Remember Rudy Tomjanovich? Go Google Rudy Tomjanovich, however you say his name is. He got his shit split open in the 70s. The 70s, they used to be bang, bang, bang. Rest in peace to Pops. They used to be out there banging, dog. Fighting. Bill Laimbeer, Larry Bird, man, they used to be out there exchanging blows. So that really wasn't nothing. Obviously, they put flagrant fouls in the game because Jordan went to crying to the Commissioner David Stern because he was sliding down the lane and they was double, triple tapping him. Mahorn, Laimbeer. They was playing jail ball out there, but it's a no boys allowed. It ain't like that no more. Nothing but boys allowed in the NBA. It ain't tough like that. But that's the equivalent today of what yesterday what it is today. But it was soft. But it was a nice contact. But I don't know if anybody got thrown out. But for Karl Anthony Towns to tap out, man, dude, he got to get tougher. He a talented big man. I seen him playing in the post yesterday. He mentally soft. He just soft all the way around. And Jimmy Butler tried to toughen him up, and if Jimmy can't toughen you up, you know what I'm saying? Him and Andrew Wiggins just they can't play together. Karl Anthony Towns needed Jimmy Butler next to him, to bring the tenacious, the ferocious beast out of him, man. Andrew Wiggins, you can't have the 10 man and the Kyrie the Lion together, man. because Andrew Wiggins ain't got no heart, and Karl Towns ain't got no courage. So at the end of the day, Minnesota got to break that up. Them gonna be two. Well, Karl Towns' contract ain't gonna be tough to get rid of because he can play. But Andrew Wiggins, them two together, man, spearheading your team, no heart, no courage, no life. And shout out to Ben Simmons, man. He let somebody from Australia. Like Crocodile Dundee. He crocodile. Man, Ben Simmons said, this is how we do them crocodiles in Australia. Shout out to Crocodile Dundee. He started choking Anthony Jones. Like, oh, he started tapping this shit, man. He came back in the locker room. I'd have been clowning that nigga. He didn't whoop my ass. I mean, he ain't gonna whoop my ass, you know what I'm saying? Like Cheddar Bob. Oh, don't shoot. Don't punch. That motherfucker. But I appreciate it, man. Good for the Sports TV. Hit subscribe button, bell icon button. Check out our NBA playlist, NBA Talk. Want to make a donation and link subscription? Best way to donate is share the video. Don't forget we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Share the videos. You want to get in touch with me? Email is the quickest way. Second best way is Twitter. So I do appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. CJ Goodfellow, Sports TV. We go.